Mr. Attorney General, Mr. Secretary, welcome and thank you for all you do. Attorney General Garland, I would like to ask a question regarding the ongoing investigations following the events of January 6th. A couple weeks ago, the FBI executed a search warrant on a couple living in Homer, Alaska, related to the investigation surrounding the events of January 6th. The search warrant was unsealed just last week. We've had an opportunity to take a look at it. We now understand that the wife was or has been identified as a person that the FBI believes may have been connected to the laptop of Speaker Pelosi based on a picture and at least 2 tips. The couple in Homer adamantly assert that this is a case of mistaken identity. Certainly a lot of back and forth going on as to whether or not that is the case, but understanding that this investigation is ongoing, how are the Department of Justice and Homeland Security working with the FBI and others to ensure that while we have a thorough investigation that is ongoing, that it respects the constitutional rights of all Alaskans in this case, but all Americans. But part of this is just to ensure that public trust in law enforcement is maintained during the course of this investigation. There's a lot of discussion about how long is it going to take until this investigation is concluded. You have a small town in a state with a small population, and there's a lot of discussion about the merits of this going forward. So if you can address that, please.
Look, I think this is the central question for all of law enforcement, to always be careful to balance. Balance isn't even the right word. The right word is to pursue law enforcement objectives consistent with the statutes of the United States and the Constitution. This is exactly what we endeavored to do in Oklahoma City, facing enormous number of deaths and injuries, but we took care at each step to make sure that the law was followed. We are doing the same with respect to the January 6th investigation. The U.S. Attorney's Office in the District of Columbia is the lead force along on the prosecution side, and the FBI on the law enforcement side. Both are subject to ongoing supervision by the National Security Division in the Justice Department, by the Deputy Attorney General and myself. So we take your point completely. I can't talk, as you obviously recognize, about a particular case, but we look carefully, and we will revise our perceptions as new facts arise. I can't tell you how long this will take. This is only at this point around 145 days or so. It's relatively short in the lifetime of an investigation, particularly one that has required such a large number of separate investigations in different places as far-flung as Alaska, and a huge amount of data to be examined in video that's been made available. So the investigation is not over, and we will pursue each lead till we're confident that we have reached the end.
Thank you for that,